Good afternoon and welcome to we're gonna go somewhere again.
Vlog.
We're gonna go out to another nature park. It's gonna be super fun. We're gonna try these neck gaiters out.
So, well, a lot of you guys were asking about them in the last video where we talked about them, and we didn't mention the name because we hadn't tested them out yet.
Right.
So we don't want to give you guys, we don't want to tell you guys to get them if we don't know if they're good yet. So we're gonna try them out today.
Yeah.
See how they work, how they feel. Are they comfortable?
Yeah.
So far they are.
They feel really good, but we haven't gone anywhere yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get in the car and we'll head to the park. Place that I found was on TripAdvisor. There was a review that was like, we come here and we stay here every time that we're going to Walt Disney World, and they like camp there. Camping's not open right now at this place, but we're interested to see like what's going on.
Yeah, we wanted to show you guys some parks that are near the theme parks, so that if you're planning a trip sometime in the future, if you guys want to check out a nature park that's close to the park.
Yeah, this one's about 30 minutes from the parks.
Yeah, so they're not on property, but they're close enough that you can make like a day trip.
Yeah.
So
let's go. Here it is. This is where we're headed to. Moss Park. Ooh, our first decision. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go to the boat ramps, the camping sites, the pavilions, or the hiking trails? I think we'll head towards the hiking trails. We've been driving around for like 2 or 3 minutes and we haven't found any hiking trails yet. We found where the boat launch was, or one of the boat launches. But we're going to keep exploring, trying to find the hiking trails. Is this the way that I came? I'm so confused. Where was this?
This is where the people on the bikes went.
Okay. Okay, there's a sign here that says campground. We found a nature trail. You got some people on their bikes getting ready to go down it. This one's called Bear Island Nature Trail. I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before?
I don't know.
Split Oak Trails. All right, let's head that way. This is quite a stark juxtaposition between this park and the park that we went to last time. The last one that we went to was much more populated. This one, we're just driving down dirt roads. Made it down to the campsites, which I don't think camping is available at the moment, but these look pretty nice. Like big enough for an RV. Looks like they got water and electric hookups. Little fire pit out here. Huh. And then I think that that's the bathhouse. One thing that was on all of the reviews of this nature area is that there were sandhill cranes all over the place. And there's one right there. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this, but there's a deer just kind of chilling right there. You guys see him? Nature. I wish I had a better zoom on this camera, but there he is, or there she is. There they are. Okay, we found the next trail called Split Oak Trails, but there's kind of a lot of cars over here. There's not a lot, there's 2 other cars here. Whereas the first trail we saw only had a family on bikes. So we're gonna head back to that one. So good news, there's literally no one around us at all.
We're the only ones at this trail right now.
Yeah, so we realized that we don't need to wear our masks, but this is like a test. We're gonna see how they feel in the heat.
Yeah, so generally if you're outside and there's nobody around you, you're in the fresh air, you don't need the mask, unless you feel like you're gonna be coming in close contact with other people, which is why we wore it at the other park that we went to last week. Yeah. Because the trails were very narrow, and so anytime we would cross paths with people on the trail, we would come within a few feet of them. Yeah. So we just wore the masks for our own, just to be overly cautious. But today, yeah, we're gonna test these out because you guys asked how we felt about them and would we recommend them, and we hadn't worn them for a long period of time outside yet. Right. So today we're gonna test them out for you guys and let you guys know. Yeah. There was something moving in the bushes over there. That's why we kept going like, what? What is it? Just a squirrel probably? I think it's a lizard actually. Like, oh. That's so funny because it was making so much noise, but it's literally just a lizard. Like, do you guys see him in there? That's the guy that was making so much noise. Where is he? There he is. I don't even know if I can get the camera to focus on him. So the first thing that I can tell you about this mask is it does kind of squish my nose a little bit. Like, it's a little bit tight around my nose and it's kind of like pulling my nose back. And I have to wear it over top of my ears so that my ears kind of hold it up because it is sliding back down in the back. What do you think so far? It doesn't do that to me, but my face isn't as big as your face. So she's saying she doesn't have as big of a schnoz as me. But I think it's just, you know, your face is larger than my face. Right. But and so far it's pretty comfortable though. It's very like thin, which is nice. Yeah. And a couple of people left comments on the last video when we went to the park asking why Jackson didn't have a mask, and that's because both the World Health Organization and the CDC do not recommend masks for children under the age of 2 due to suffocation risks. They've got some signs out here kind of describing what things we're going to see on the trail. Oh, and giving us some ideas of controlled burns. Pretty interesting.
Longleaf pine. Do you guys see any longleaf? Oh yeah, there's some right there. I'm getting some serious deja vu. Have we been here before?
I also feel like this is such a pretty trail.
Yeah, it's nice.
This would totally be the place to come and take photos. Like if you're looking for a nice nature, like outdoor photo spot, this is it.
If my memory serves me and we have been here, I think we're gonna end up at a lake too on this trail.
Do you guys remember when we went to a nature park? We saw all these like stones in the shape of circles and we were making fun of it because we were like, oh no, this is like a Blair Witch. Do you remember that video?
Yeah.
I feel like that was here.
Yeah, real quick, I wanted to show these are trail markings. So we'll know that we're still on the trail when we're seeing these little orange ticks on like trees or maybe a post on the side of the trail. And there's a sign over here that says what kind of wildlife we might see. That red-bellied woodpecker.
Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna see black racers?
Oh yeah.
A fox squirrel?
White-tailed deer. That's the one that we saw.
Wow, pine warbler.
Yeah.
Oh, so it does say that a pair of binoculars would be helpful, but we didn't bring any binoculars.
Oh no.
Maybe next time.
All right, let's head down the trail. It's actually not too bad in the shade. I thought it was gonna be super hot today, but it's not so bad.
Well, and this trail is more shaded than the last trail that we did.
Yeah, so a few notes about the mask so far. Because it is squishing my nose, I find myself breathing through my mouth more. And it's not fogging up my glasses, which is nice. I am wearing it kind of high though. How's yours doing?
I like it so far, and I like that it is covering the back of my neck.
Yeah.
So it's giving me more coverage than just a regular over-the-ear mask.
Oh, we should also mention that we do have the filters in too, to make sure that, like, see how those feel when we're breathing through them. This is real nice.
Yeah, I like this one a lot more than the last one.
Look at this ridiculous looking tree.
Oh yeah.
Huh, you ever seen those like rabbit traps like that?
Oh yeah. Like a cartoon.
Yeah, totally not stuck to anything. It's just a bent tree.
Huh.
That's so strange. Slash pine. It's a very common fast-growing tree. Huh, so I wonder if that's what that is, that bent over one. It's a slash pine. It's pretty interesting how skinny they are. Oh yeah, look, these are all bent too.
It also says that they are used for timber and pulpwood used in the production of paper.
Just listening to nature out here is so relaxing. Oh.
It's a rooster.
A wild rooster.
Okay, I didn't make it very long. I had to take my mask off.
Why? Like, what was your...
It's too hot.
Yeah, like your breath is too hot in there?
Yeah, like it's uncomfortable. And I know this is gonna sound silly, but I know that I don't need to wear it.
Right.
Because of literally there's nobody is around us, so I just decided to take it off. But I think if I'm in a situation where I have to wear it, you know, obviously I will.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna enjoy it, but I will wear it if I have to.
So in your comparison though, how was this mask compared to the cotton one that you were wearing?
I do think that this one traps in the heat a little bit more because it wraps around your full neck.
Okay.
So whereas the other one, because it just wraps around your ears, you do get that breeze on your neck. But this does help to keep the sun off my neck.
Okay.
Which is good. I do like that. So I think they both have their pros and cons. But I think of all the masks, I think I liked the surgical paper mask the best.
Yeah.
Because that was more breathable, which I guess in the long run, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing as far as, like, the less breathable the mask, the better for the virus, right? Well,
so in the article that I read about these filters for this mask, they said that the surgical mask did pretty good. Like, they blocked like 80%.
Okay.
So it's all because the virus is attached to like water droplets coming out of your mouth.
Right.
And so those are stopped by whatever's in front of your mouth.
Okay.
So.
Well, I think of all the masks that we've tried, I think I do like the surgical mask the best. So we did bring his UV protection hat today. Thank you guys for reminding us to bring it. Last time we totally forgot it, but we brought it today. And we also brought a fan just to keep him cool.
Live oak. This majestic tree grows only about 50 feet in height. Oh. I thought it was going to say like per year or something like that, but that was the end of the sentence.
Ooh, this looks like a good climbing tree.
Does it? I feel like the bottom of it's a little bit too high up off the ground.
No, I think it is. Look at all those little spots up there.
Oh yeah. Is this dinosaur fern? If you guys don't know what dinosaur fern is, it like dries out when it's not raining during like the dry season, and then when it is rainy, like the wet season, it's all green like this. Man, some serious deja vu.
I think this is the park where we saw the Blair Witch stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I can tell there is a lake like right over there, just past the tree line. Look at this. It's just like a fire pit with just a ton of seating around it.
I think in the old video, we said that it was like a cult circle.
Yeah. And then I was like, it's probably just for Boy Scouts.
I think you're right.
That's pretty interesting. I think we're almost to the lake. I feel good about seeing, you can see you see the openings? Like you can see how the tree line just stops. Just looking up a little bit of information about Moss Park here. It says that it is 1,551 acres. Swimming is closed currently. No pets allowed except for service animals. It looks like it does cost money to get in. It costs us $3 for the car for 2 people.
But you can pay $5 for up to 8 people.
Oh, that's good. There's a boat ramp. There's RV, tent camping, canoeing, fishing, picnicking. There's playgrounds. I don't know what this next little symbol is. That's the problem with this website, is it doesn't list it out. It just has symbols.
Oh.
It kind of looks like a guy doing aerobics.
Oh, so maybe there's like exercise trails?
Maybe. There's pavilions, swimming, but not currently right now. Swimming is closed. Hiking, volleyball, and they look like, bird watching. I thought they were Legos, but it was like binoculars. This is real familiar. And there's the lake right there.
Wow.
Huh. Man, when I was looking this place up, I totally did not think that we had been here before. But now that we're here, we have most definitely been here before. Well, you can see the lake, but there's no access to the lake right here.
And I think more than likely that's because there are alligators in pretty much every lake in Florida, and they don't want us to go down to the lake.
I think there is another spot where we can go down to the lake though.
I don't know, because the trail starts to go back up.
I know, and then I think it scoots back over.
Does it?
Yeah, what do you think? How's he feeling? Is he too hot? Do you want to keep going or do you want to go back?
I think he's trying to go to sleep. It's like his nap time.
Oh, okay. Came off the trail a little bit to come down and see if I can get a closer look at the water here. There's a little island out there or something with a ton of birds on it. I also hear music. Ooh, it's very nice. The breeze just started blowing. It feels real good. So we didn't ever make it down to the lake because we think the baby was starting to get hot. So we're back at the car, got the air conditioner going. We're gonna let him cool off for a little bit and then maybe we'll go and check out one of the boat ramps. Sorry about the air conditioner noise here. We're back in the car, but look at that. There's a pretty nice sized playground over there. Unfortunately, it is closed right now due to COVID-19. And there's also a couple of people playing volleyball over here. So we're back up towards the entrance to the park, and originally we turned right, and now we're just gonna cross the street as if we were coming in and turning left. So we're headed down towards the lake over here. Some nice picnic tables and a pavilion. Oh, and then the end of the road's right here. Looks like they're doing some repairs to the area. There's a nice bathroom down here. I don't know if it's nice. There's a bathroom, at least. And we're headed down towards the waterfront here. This is definitely a more populated side of the park. Lots of people using the picnic tables that are out here. Oh, there's some grills too. And you can hear some music playing.
But we are 6 feet, way more than 6 feet away from everybody.
Yeah. Also, check out this like white sandiness. I wouldn't call this a beach, but definitely white and sandy.
What is it?
I don't know.
Huh. And I think the signs probably say not to swim in the lake.
Yeah, but I am going to go down and get closer to the lake and have a look. You going to stay up here in the shade with the baby?
I think so, because it's pretty warm.
Yeah. Pretty strange how like much sandiness there is here. Oh no, a jet ski. Look at him jet skiing. Oh no, scaring the birds away. Yep, no swimming and no mooring right now. Oh, there's a boat out there too. It certainly is a very nice lake, and there's some very large houses across the way here. I wanted to show you guys. Looks like we got some bat houses over here too. It's a good sign. Got to keep the mosquitoes at bay with the bats. If I can get like a nice slow pan. One of the jet skis taking off. And then we'll see some of the, oh, there's a nice boat out there too. It looks like people are wakeboarding. Yeah, look at some of these houses across the way here. They look very nice. Also this island out here. Kind of interested in what's going on with this island. All right, so we're back home now. It got a little bit too hot out there, so we decided to head home.
I think that we went at the hottest point of the day.
Yeah.
Which also made it hard to wear the masks I definitely could not hang as long as you could.
Yeah.
I took mine off like almost, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes into our walk.
So I have been pretty used to wearing masks in the past for like doing construction work. So I'm used to just being hot and like breathing in my own air. So I don't know if that helps me. It was definitely hot. Like these specific masks were hotter than those paper surgical masks that I have.
And I think that's because it covers your entire, like the bottom half of your face. So there's no really like air circulating as far as, like I said, the ones that go behind the ears, you get more of a breeze on the rest of your face.
But when the neck gaiters get wet on the back of your neck, then they will cool you off because they evaporate quickly.
And that's kind of like what they're made to do. A lot of like fishermen use them and stuff like that, people like that. And
I will say, I feel like if we just use our regular neck gaiters rather than the ones with the filters, it might be easier and less hot because the filters were definitely blocking a lot of the air leaving our mouths.
Well, and I think that I would use those in a situation where we know that we're going to be in a crowd of people.
Right.
So I don't necessarily think I would use those on a day like today where we really weren't around too many people. And when we did go near people, there was one family that we came into close contact with, but we went off to the side of the trail and let them pass because they didn't have masks on. And we put our masks back on, let them pass, and then we continued on our way.
Right. So all in all, it was a fantastic day though. I really enjoyed that park.
I would say that of the two parks that we've been to, I think that this Moss Park was much nicer as far as the nature trail aspect than the, what was it, Bill Frederick's park? Yeah, Bill Frederick. And so the thing about Bill Frederick Park that was a little bit different is that it was more of a, like they had a public pool, they had public volleyball courts. It was more of like a sports kind of a place, yeah. I think, like a sports park. And it was also more in the middle of a town. Yeah, it was more paved, less like real nature. Right. You know? It did have a nice little nature trail, but I do think the trail from today's Moss Park was really nice. So if you're trying to take pictures in like a nice wooded, very like tree heavy area, this park was really a great place for that, I think. Yeah. And I even think on like a normal, what are you doing? On a normal day where there would be normal amounts of people out in the park, I think that it's such a big park that I don't think that you'll be close to people even on a normal day. Yeah, so it's the weekend right now. Mm-hmm. So there were more people out and about, but I feel like if we had gone during the week, I feel like we would have been the only people there. Yeah, and it was really peaceful. For sure, check it out though. And there weren't very many people in the rest of the area, like the rest of the park. There were a lot of people around the boat ramps. Yes, and we did see some people that had like their jet skis in the lake. There were people that were boating in the lake. I don't know what lake that was. It's Lake Hart and Lake Mary Jane. Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with those lakes. That's where we were. Yeah. But yeah. So there you have it. Yeah, I think it was a successful day taking advantage of Florida nature. So there you have it. It definitely was like a fantastic day, just like going out and being in nature. It was very nice and peaceful. Yeah, it was just a nice way to recharge and spend some quality time together and I don't know, get the baby out in some fresh air and stuff. Yeah, so there you have it. With that being said, we are off and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to help. And so the organization that we wanted to shine a spotlight on today is called Reclaim the Block, and it is a grassroots organization based out of Minneapolis. They'll be using the funds to address community needs. So if you can just take a second, check out the link in the description down below, read more about it, see what they're all about, donate if you can, talk to your friends and family, share the link. That would just be something that would be very helpful, and we hope that you guys will check it out. So thank you for watching.